and thank you for tuning in. This is Joanne Francis, and I welcome you to organicdivinity.org. And today I want to share with you the freshest story of organic divinity as of yet. And it came about just a few minutes ago in the most wonderful, moving way for me personally that I knew I needed to not just acknowledge that I was given the answer to my prayers and question, which was, what will I record today? In fact, you can see by my previous post, I actually gave myself the day off and allowed the beautiful video of yesterday's sunrise that included the sound of the waves and nature. And I said that is the silence. And as soon as I get done posting that and making it as good as I can, I do tend to become a perfectionist. And so it was posted. And I go on to Facebook and I posted the link, and a few minutes later I go back and here is the organic divinity. No sooner had I posted this video for you to sit in silence and enjoy the sunrise and the sound of the waves. Do I come onto Facebook and my dearest Rosa, my family member, my daughter's mother-in-law, and her post, which may have been, maybe if I recall, it may have said 30 minutes or so, but it was a post she shared of someone's renditions of The Sound of Silence. Because you see, that is the organic divinity of living life, embracing it in the best way possible, maintaining this positive attitude that allows for you to be open to receive the divinity. If other things that naturally, with things going on in your life, it's so easy to allow yourself to succumb to the fight to stay out of the negative and stay positive. And you can overcome that one step further by going deeper and knowing that it is that simple to make that choice. Empower yourself in that moment or disempower yourself in that moment. It's truly up to you. And as I went back on to the social media, the very thing that I will be honest to say has driven me crazy, that I will humbly admit has disempowered me more times than I cared. And for any of you that have followed me long enough, you know and have seen it and witnessed it. That in itself, for me to be in this state of positive well-being, of seeing my life minute by minute, embracing whatever is about to unfold, has brought me here to this moment in time. And the fastest turnaround yet is the organic divinity, living with social media and all of that it's not, is how we'll say it. But all that it is, by my embracing it, to know that it is the tool I want and need and will use and desire to use to spread this hope and message of positive thinking, of understanding that your words mean more than you have ever known before. And you know that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? That is no longer valid. Words mean everything now. because we now live in this world of subtle energy, and we all understand, and we've all said it, that karma, what you put out is what you get back. I mean, we could spend days with all of the phrases and the ways that we've brought forth this message to say, get it together. And now it's time to go deeper, because you see all of this negative messaging that you're carrying, these words that you've been carefully formatted and designed to use to stay motivated of all things. I understand. I'm there. I've been there. It's those words that you must be careful with. And it's time to rephrase and make them more positive and in tune with what your desires are. And you do that by keeping it general. And it's the generalism that will keep you positive. And when you get caught in those vibrations of energy that prevent you from staying positive, which is all of the woulda, shoulda, couldas, all of those, that is what you have to undo and get rid of. And as soon as the woulda, shoulda, couldas come to light, you go general instantly with a thought. You've got 17 seconds, probably not even that anymore with this age of subtle energy, you understand. Maybe 10 seconds. And you've got 10 seconds to say and change that thought process so that you don't invite the rest of the story in that you don't want. We know what we don't want. We've been taught and trained and formatted that we know what it is we do not want. So we no longer need to say it to ourselves or anyone else for that matter. What we want to say is general. Keep it general. What is it you want? If you know what you don't want, then you know what you do want. You just need to understand that and make that connection between the two. Because once you start going general with what it is you do want, you too will receive the organic divinity that you are asking for. You are asking the divine to step in and help you live this life. And that is such a lovely place to be. But we now need to retrain and reformat what it is we are saying to ourselves, let alone everyone else. We are living in this constant state of energy. Subtle energy is now present 24/7 in your life. And it's time for you to learn. And today's story of how quick that divinity was so moving that as I listened to this song, and I ask you to do the same and listen to that I share here, will share on my Facebook page, Organic Divinity, and your inner self, and listen, and you too will be moved. The sound of silence is massive. And no sooner had I posted that video, asking and sharing and encouraging you to do the same, do I get it right back. And that registered in my body physically by the beautiful hug that my heart received, and that the beautiful flow of tears, of moving joy, of energy that now is flowing through me. And I can hold on to that and will hold on to that each day, like each wave lapping the shore. Every sunrise and every wave is that moment in time, in that day of time, for you to quietly, in the silence, hear the sound of your divine. How beautiful is that? You choose. What lovely way will you live your day?